Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Sister Wives. Janelle Brown shares update on late son Garrison Brown's cats after his death. Janelle and Cody Brown's son, Garrison Brown, died on March 5 at age 25. Janelle Brown is sharing the latest on son Garrison Brown's beloved cats more than a month after his death. The Sister Wives star, 51, took to Instagram on Sunday to reveal what happened to Garrison's pets, Cathy and Patches, after the 25-year-old died of apparent suicide on March 5. Garrison's cats, Cathy and Patches, are thriving at Logan and Michelle's place, and En's Boots is living her best life with Aspen and Mitch. Janelle wrote alongside photos of the cats playing and lounging in their new homes with Garrison's brother Logan, 29, and Garrison's half-sister, Aspen, also 29. It was awesome that we could continue to take care of them like he would, Janelle continued. The day after Garrison was found dead at his home in Flagstaff, Arizona, Janelle and her ex, Cody Brown, took to Instagram to confirm the sad news. Janelle and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown, their statement read at the time. He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. Our loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory. Soon after, Garrison was laid to rest in a small private viewing with family and friends. Cody and Janelle are also parents to Maddie, 28, Hunter, 27, Gabriel, 22, and Savannah, 19, and Cody is also the father to Garrison's many half-siblings with former sister wives Cristin Brown and Mary Brown, and his current only wife Robin Brown. Following Garrison's death, donations in his honor poured into Flagstaff, Arizona's High Country Humane and Ark Cat Sanctuary. I have been brought to tears again. I'm being told about everyone's donations to at High Country Humane at Ark Sanctuary in Garrison's name, Janelle wrote on social media at the time of the gesture. Thank you for all your generosity, it means so much. The cats he adopted from both agencies were so important to him. He loved being a cat dad. Fame doesn't necessarily ensure a long life full of money and success. Many of the reality TV personalities that graced the small screen, whether it be for a season or series, met an untimely end, whether it be through an accident, disease, or their own hands. Each of their deaths left behind a hole not only in the lives of their family and friends, but in the fans that watched them live their lives authentically on screen. Keep scrolling to learn more about some of the reality television stars who lost their lives too soon. The fun-loving reality personality died in 2013 alongside his uncle, David Dwight Gandy, and friend, Donald Robert Myers, after their 1984 Ford Bronco got stuck in the mud while mudding. The trio died of carbon monoxide poisoning when the SUV's tailpipe was submerged. Fans of MTV's Real World/Road Rules Challenge were shocked and saddened in November 2014 when former contestant Dim Brown passed away from cancer at the age of 34. The animal lover suffered a fatal injury while filming the documentary Ocean's Deadliest when a stingray stabbed him in the chest. The 29-year-old had gotten in an argument with her boyfriend, NBA player Ryan Anderson, before ending her life, according to Us Weekly, and left a note reading, "Mom gets everything." Anna Nicole Smith is one of the more famous reality personalities of her generation, but her life was short and unfortunately filled with many struggles. The former Playboy model and Anna Nicole show star passed away in 2007 of an accidental prescription drug overdose at the age of 39. Sometimes the deadliest catch lives up to its daunting name. The Discovery personality and crab fisherman passed away in 2010 after collapsing while offloading crab in Alaska. The 53-year-old was filming Deadliest Catch when he had a stroke that ultimately led to his death, which was covered on the show. His son Josh Harris is now a captain on the popular show. A rare autoimmune disorder claimed the life of former Biggest Loser contestant Damian Berganius at only 38 in November 2014. The father of one competed on the NBC show in 2009 with his future wife Nicole, who posted on Facebook at the time of her husband's death. All of you who knew Damian can attest to his generous and loving spirit, his outgoing and gregarious personality, and his caring and compassionate nature. Janelle Brown gazed out of her window, her gaze lingering on the rays of sunlight filtering through the leaves of the trees. It had been a challenging year, marked by heartache and loss, but amidst the pain there were tiny sparks of joy, little reminders that life, in all its complexity, still went on. As a member of the polygamous family featured on the reality TV show Sister Wives, Janelle was accustomed to sharing her life with the world. But some moments were too personal, too raw to be captured by the lens of a camera. The death of her son, Garrison Brown, was one such moment. Garrison had been a bright light in their lives, his laughter echoing through the halls of their home. He had a passion for animals, particularly cats, and his room was always filled with the sound of purring and the soft patting of tiny paws. When he passed away unexpectedly, the house felt emptier, the silence more profound. But in the aftermath of his death, Janelle found solace in caring for the creatures her son had loved so dearly. She took it upon herself to ensure that his beloved cats were well cared for, their needs attended to with the same tenderness he had shown them. One by one, she gathered them in her arms, their fur soft against her skin, their eyes reflecting the same sadness that lingered in her own. She spoke to them softly, whispering words of comfort and love, as if trying to bridge the gap between the human and animal worlds. Each cat had its own personality, its own quirks and preferences. There was Whiskers with his mischievous green eyes and penchant for climbing trees. Then there was Luna, a shy calico who preferred the quiet corners of the house, away from prying eyes. And finally, there was Midnight, a sleek black cat with a playful spirit and a love for chasing shadows. Janelle made it her mission to ensure that they lacked nothing, providing them with ample food, cozy beds, and plenty of affection. She found herself spending more and more time in their company, seeking solace in their silent companionship. But caring for Garrison's cats was not just about meeting their physical needs, it was also about keeping his memory alive. Each time she looked into their eyes, she saw traces of him, echoes of the boy he had been. And in caring for them, she felt as though she was keeping a part of him close, preserving his legacy in the hearts of those who had loved him most. She shared updates about the cats with her family, their stories becoming a source of comfort and connection in their shared grief. They laughed at Whisker's latest antics, marveled at Luna's newfound bravery, and cheered on Midnight as he prowled through the house in search of imaginary prey. Slowly but surely, the cats began to heal, their sorrow giving way to moments of joy and contentment. And as they found their footing in their new reality, so too did Janelle and her family, their bonds strengthened by their shared love for Garrison and the creatures he had left behind. In the end, Janelle realized that caring for Garrison's cats was about more than just keeping them fed and sheltered. It was about honoring his memory, celebrating the joy he had brought into their lives, and finding healing in the most unexpected of places. As she looked out of her window once more, she felt a sense of peace settle over her, knowing that wherever Garrison was, he was watching over them, his spirit alive in the hearts of those he had loved. And as long as his cats roamed the halls of their home, his memory would live on, a testament to the enduring power of love and the bonds that bind us together, even in death.